My name is Shantae Gibbs, and I'm the Executive Director of United Way of Camden County. I get this question a lot: why should you give to United Way of Camden County? I could give a long list of reasons that individuals should donate to United Way. Of course, it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. However, the biggest reason I would say is because when you support United Way of Camden County, you support Camden County. This is the place that you live. This is the place that you work. This is the place that you raise your children and your grandchildren. And this is the place that you attend football games and parades and festivals, and you watch this community grow. So when you support United Way, you support the growth and the development of this community, because we don't want to leave anybody behind.
People should give to United Way because the dollars stay right here in Camden County, and they go to the agencies that a local board of directors selects for those dollars, and it's based on the needs in Camden County. The United Way of Camden County looks at what's going on every single year in Camden County and what issues are facing the community that need to be addressed, and how those dollars can affect change here.
Why you should give to United Way? I believe when you give to United Way, you know that your dollars, even down to your cent, is being appropriated the right way. I believe in saving the world, but I believe in Camden first. I believe before you can save the world, you have to save where you are. And the money that is generated here it goes through a process of a board of local people that's just like me, that make sure that the funds are appropriated to the right people, and there's checks and balances. And so when you give to United Way, you're giving to an organization that you know for a fact that that money is staying right here in Camden County to benefit the citizens of Camden County. So that's why you should give.
Many in Camden County bleed blue and white on Friday nights when it comes to supporting our very own Camden County High School Wildcat football team. Amongst other things, the Wildcats are one of the beacons of the community. It's a time that really brings all of our community members together. We're able to come out and support the youth as well as one another. So we decided to stop by and see what Coach Coffey has to say about United Way.
Here at Camden County High School, every year we have a campaign for teachers to have monies deducted, if you will, from their pay, or to donate to United Way. And it's so important to the people right here in our school, because we understand that this money feeds back into the educational system in forms of reading programs, maybe after-school programs as well. And in support of some other things, they fill in the gap, and that's why United Way is so important. The things they do out in the community as far as helping people financially that are in a crisis situation, it could be simply due to individuals' health situation, and they need help with emergency care. Those things are vitally important, and things get done through United Way. People don't look for accolades in the United Way. They just want to be of service, and that's what God commands us to do, is to serve everybody, to serve each other, and not look for a personal return. United Way has a program in place that just really feeds into the spirit of not only our community, but other communities as well. And that's why we're excited about the opportunity always to give back to United Way.
Camden County, Publix is one of our largest donors. Publix really creates a culture and an atmosphere of giving back, and they've shown that tremendously in our community here. Let's see what Thomas Rouse, the general manager of Publix, has to say about United Way.
I support United Way of Camden County because basically for the initiative that United Way stands for. They're very much a part of our mission for Publix, what we have as far as giving back, being good stewardship for our company, but also being involved as responsible citizens in our community. And I think as a responsible citizen of this community that we serve in, our community, our store sits right in the midst of Camden County. The shoppers that shop here are prevalently to people who may need at some point in time one of the services that United Way has to offer. And it feels good for me to have those customers, those shoppers who shop with me, be able to partake in something that I was able to help do in their time of need.
Habitat for Humanity is one of the nonprofits that United Way supports, and individuals in our community are able to support through designated funds. Through those funds, you're able to help families build homes. Doug Maurer, the executive director of Habitat for Humanity, took a few minutes to give us some words about how they feel about United Way of Camden County.
Well, United Way is a vital instrument in the nonprofit agency. The reason that they're around is to help other nonprofits to coordinate donated funds into these organizations in order to make them viable. And then also the biggest part of United Way is that they put our name out there in order for us to have our community know that we're even here and what we're doing. That is the biggest part of United Way, and what they do for us is they put our name out there, they scream it from the rooftops. So we love United Way of Camden County.
To the county seat, Woodbine, Georgia, and hear from our Superior Court clerk how she feels about United Way.
We see so many individuals here, whether they are in the civil process, the criminal process, whether they've had liens filed against them, that the economy works against them coming out of the circumstances that they are in. We have single mothers who are pursuing child support from fathers who no longer can support children because they don't have jobs. We see individuals who are losing their property or are facing foreclosure notices that because of the economic downturn. Jobs are just one of the driving factors of all elements of the court. And when we realize that what we do here affects people in that manner, we try to be very careful about what we do. We only have very limited resources to send folks who are in need of various types of assistance to anyone, and the United Way is one of those.
4-H is a really strong youth-serving agency. Let's see what Amber Bishop has to say about United Way's role with 4-H.
The money that we receive from United Way helps us out to be able to provide more opportunities for these 4-Hers, provide leadership and fun activities, and also reward them for their hard work. And so it keeps them encouraged, keeps them involved, so that they become contributing members of the community in the future.
We took a trip to have a talk with one of our local pastors here in St. Mary's, Reverend Tom Jones, who is a longtime supporter of United Way. Let's hear what he has to say.
The benefit for a person who invests in United Way is simply this, is the fact that we're not just putting Band-Aids on situations. We're changing lives. We're changing circumstances so that people can help themselves and help themselves out of the situation that they find themselves in. In other words, we're making a lasting difference here. We're not just doing something that's going to be an immediate fix. We're looking for long-term cures and ways to help people, resolve the differences they may be having, the problems they may be having, helping them to find their way and to be certainly viable citizens in the future wherever they find themselves.
Whether you're living or working in St. Mary's, Kingsland, Woodbine, White Oak, Waverly, Spring Bluff, Colesburg, Tarboro, Harriet's Bluff, Browntown, if you're on the St. Mary's River or the Satilla River, wherever you represent in Camden County, let's come together and support United Way of Camden County, and let's support our community.